Will the graduates please remain standing, and will our guests please rise as the Colorado State University Detachment 090 Wing Walker Honor Guard leads us in the playing of the national anthem and the presentation of our colors. Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening, guests and honored graduates. Welcome to the 2017 commencement ceremony for Ames Community College, our 50th graduation ceremony. I am Aida Marrufo, member of the class of 2017, and the president of the Associated Students of Ames Community College. And I have the honor of being your MC this evening. Tonight has a special significance as our 50th commencement ceremony, and I invite you all to reflect on our 50th anniversary theme, Aim High with Pride, during this evening's ceremony. I would like to welcome students and their families. Thank you for joining us. I would also like to recognize some special groups of people here today. Would all of the Ames faculty members in attendance please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Thank you. Would all of the Ames staff in attendance please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Thank you. We are also thrilled to be joined by dozens of our special guests sitting in Section T. Will all of our community members, donors, elected officials, alum, staff, administration, and friends of Ames Community College in our VIP section please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Thank you. Next, I will introduce our dignitaries sitting on stage. Please stand when your name is read. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Our Board of Trustees, Carol Ruckel, Board Chair. Larry Wood, Secretary. Dr. Raymond Peterson, Treasurer. Mark Hout, Board Member. Lyle Oxinger, Board Member. Next, our administrators, Dr. Patricia Manijevic, Vice President for Student Affairs. Jim McLaughlin, Interim Vice President for Administrative Services. Dr. Deborah Kish, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jerry Anderson, Vice President for Community and College Relations. And Stuart Thomas, Registrar. Our commencement speaker is Lisa Barrett. Our Foundation Board President is Vicky Sears. And finally, the President of the University of Northern Colorado, Kay Norton. Leading our processional today and carrying our college mace, which symbolizes the establishment of our institution in 1967 and represents the academic mission of excellence that is embraced by all faculty, are the Grand Marshals, Dr. Cerisa Reynolds, Assistant Professor of Anthropology, Nadia Navarro, Instructor of Advancing Academic Achievement, and Karen McCurley Hardesty, Instructor of English, who are the 2016 full-time and part-time faculty members of the year. Thank you. I will now welcome the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Ames Community College, Dr. Deborah Kish, to the podium. Dr. Deborah Kish is a strong supporter of instructional innovation, teaching, and learning excellence. Deborah holds an Associate of Arts and Bachelor in Science in Secondary Social Science Education from Florida State University and a Master's of Business Administration and Juris Doctor from the University of Florida. She earned her Doctor of Education in Community College Leadership from the Rush Graduate Center at National American University. Deborah's experience includes more than a decade of law practice in Florida and Colorado, representing both individuals and corporations, working as the Director of Academic Affairs in Wyoming campus at the University of Phoenix, and serving in a variety of academic administration positions at Ames Community College. Her work is grounded in the principles of access and success for all students, providing rigorous and relevant curriculum and striving for excellence. Please join me in welcoming Vice President of Academic Affairs at Ames Community College, Dr. Deborah Kish.
Congratulations, Ames Community College graduates, class of 2017. We are so proud of you. You are dedicated to your path and worked fiercely to be here. Many of you supported other friends and family to be sitting alongside you today. I'd like to encourage you to keep inspiring others on a path to higher education. This is how we build a stronger community. Some of you may not have originally envisioned yourself sitting at a college graduation, and I'm so thankful that you've made the conscious decision that you could do this, that you mattered. Your voice and vision is important to our society. Today is such a bright moment, and remember, it's how you manage yourself between those bright moments that show your character. Your perseverance got you here today and will help you in the future. Greatness finds you when you are hard at work and curious about the world. Every day we learn, and I know this might shock some of you, coming from the Vice President of Academic Affairs, but it doesn't always need to be from a textbook. We learn every day from our experiences, training, friends, family, YouTube, etc. We inquire, we ask questions, we explore ideas. You might ask yourself on a hike, what type of plan is that? You might ask younger generations, like I do, how do you work the latest technology? You might ask yourself, how can I enhance my work? Or what can I do to improve this? Your inner child is still a part of you, so continue to explore, be curious, be passionate, and aim high. I'd like to tell you a story that I read in a book called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, which I've adapted just a bit. Some of you may have read this book as part of our 50th anniversary celebration read for the institution, and the story goes like this. Little brother, an aspiring painter, saved up all of his money and went to France to surround himself with beauty and inspiration. He lived on the cheap, painted every day, visited museums, traveled to picturesque locations, and bravely spoke to everyone he met, and showed his work to anybody who would look at it. One afternoon, little brother struck up a conversation at a cafe with a group of charming young people who turned out to be quite the fancy aristocrats. They took a liking to him and invited him to a party that weekend at a castle. They promised him that this was going to be the most fabulous party of the year. It would be attended by rich, by the famous, and by several crowned heads of Europe. Best of all, it was to be a masquerade ball, where nobody skimped on the costumes, so I'm sure you can envision that. It was not to be missed. They said, dress up, come join us. Excited, Little Bear worked all week on a costume he was certain would be a showstopper. He scoured Paris for materials and held back on the details, and didn't hold back on the details or the audacity of his creation. He rented a car and drove to the castle, 3 hours outside of Paris. He changed into his costume. He ascended the castle steps. He was politely welcomed in and entered the ballroom with his head held high, upon which he immediately realized his mistake. This was indeed a costume party. His new friends had not misled him there, but he had missed one detail in the translation. This was a themed costume party, and the theme was a medieval court. And little brother was dressed as a lobster. So you can imagine a red aardvark, if you'd like. All around him, the wealthiest and the most beautiful people of Europe were attired in gilded finery and elaborate period gowns, draped in jewels, sparkling with elegance, and they waltzed to a fine orchestra. Little brother, on the other hand, was wearing a red leotard, red tights, red ballet slippers, and giant red foam claws. His face was also painted Ames red. This is the part of the story where I must tell you, little brother was over 6 feet tall and quite skinny. But with the long waving antenna on his head, he appeared even taller. He was also, of course, the only American in the room. He stood at the top of the steps for a long, ghastly moment. He almost ran away in shame. Running away in shame seemed like the most dignified response to this situation. But he didn't run. Somehow, he found resolve. He'd come this far. He'd worked tremendously hard to make his costume, and he was proud of it. He took a deep breath and walked on to the dance floor. Something in his life had already taught him to put it out there, whatever it is. So he decided to trust himself, to trust in his costume, and to trust in circumstances. He moved into the crowd of aristocrats, and a silence fell. The dancing stopped. The orchestra stuttered to a stop. The other guests gathered around little brother, and finally someone asked him, "What are you?" Little brother bowed deeply and announced, "I am the court lobster." And then the room applauded into laughter. Not ridicule, just joy. They loved him. They loved his sweetness, his weirdness, his giant red claws, his skinniness, and his bright spandex tights. He was the trickster among them, and so he made the party. Little brother even danced with the queen that night. So, folks, this is how you do it, holding your head high. You walk into the room, you hold your head high, regardless of the circumstance, whether it's a job interview, the first day of work, your next college. Show them you're it. That's your something special. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid what other people will think. Have confidence in yourself, your abilities, and the joy that you can bring to the world. Not only will people love you, but you will be the best you can be. You might fail. We all do, and frankly, we do often. But failure is just success in practice. But you might succeed, or you might just have some fun. No matter what, you have it. Please have courage, be creative, and trust us to share your gifts with the world. In closing, please know that we certainly love having you join a very special part of our Ames family, our graduates. Don't forget, as you grow in your career and education, we will continue to be here for you. So graduates, aim high with pride, and please accept my deepest congratulations on your well-deserved and hard-earned achievement. It is my pleasure now to present the 2017 President Medallion to a graduating student. The President's Medallion is the highest honor for a graduating student and is awarded based on achievement in the areas of academic performance, service, and activities. Nominees for this award have been reviewed by the Associated Students of Ames Community College and the President, and the recipient has remained a surprise until now. The student receiving the medallion is an exceptional student, succeeding inside and outside of the classroom. She is receiving her Associate of Arts today, and she has been highly involved in Ames, including participation in Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, the National Society of Leadership and Success, the Prism Gay Straight Alliance Club, the Ames Green Team, the Inclusiveness Council, and the Associated Students of Ames Community College. She also was a founding member of the Ames' first ever alternative spring break. This student is transferring to the University of Colorado, Boulder, this fall, and she plans to work towards receiving a master's degree in student affairs and higher education. Please join me in recognizing Sierra Finders as the 2017 President's Medallion winner. Sierra, would you please join me on stage?
It is now my pleasure to introduce Lisa Barrett, our commencement speaker of this evening. Lisa Mae Barrett is graduating with an Associates of Applied Science in Radio Production. She is also an Honor Medal Award winner with a 4.0 GPA. Lisa began her Ames career on the Loveland campus and completed her courses in Greeley. President Norton will be happy to learn that Lisa will be pursuing her Bachelor's of Arts in Journalism with an emphasis in strategic communications at the University of Northern Colorado this fall. Please join me in welcoming Lisa Mae Barrett.
Good evening, Ames family. I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has made this day possible. Friends, family, instructors, the administration, the Board of Trustees, and Dr. Kish. I would actually like to thank everyone at Ames, from the tutoring center that's always there for the last-minute help, to those coffee cart ladies who always have the right amount of caffeine, the people in the financial aid office who have more patience than humanly allowed, and of course our advisors that even after 12 changes to our schedules, they'll still have one more meeting with us. Each and every person at Ames, they've encouraged us and helped us throughout our educational voyage. I'm speaking for all of us graduates when I say, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Some of you know me, most of you know my voice. I was one of the DJs in training on Ames Student Radio. I was lucky enough to be on the air. I was at all our fall-ins, and I was out in the community promoting our fabulous radio station. I've met tons of students along the way, and I have grown and enjoyed getting to know you, not only as a student, but as a person, while attending Ames Community College. My journey has been a long one to arrive here today. I was a teen mom, a broken woman, a survivor of abuse. When I walked into Ames 2.5 years ago, I was a scared, displaced homemaker, a divorced single mother who hadn't been to school in 22 years. But I was also a woman with hope. The hope and possibility of a brighter future, not only for myself, but for my children. It's a scary thing to start an unknown adventure. But I was lucky enough to have my 6 inspirations. My children are my biggest cheerleaders, my strongest supporters, and the flame behind my fire. Walking into the Loveland campus that first day was the scariest moment of my life. All I could think was, are they going to judge me? Am I too old? What am I doing here? Remember those first day jitters? We all had them. Almost immediately, though, my fears were extinguished by a young lady who befriended me. She was half my age, and in a blink of an eye, none of the age mattered anymore. My instructors made me excited about learning again. A class I was unsure of sparked a fire in my soul for literature and journalism that I never knew existed. Time flies, and the security of the Loveland campus was over. My studies now took me to Greeley. The fears rushed in yet again, but it didn't take long to fade this time. I walked into that first day of class, unsure if I could be good enough for this instructor who was so knowledgeable in his field. I walked out smiling ear to ear and couldn't wait for him to mentor me. My voice cracked on my first radio show. Can I do this? Will they like me? But by my last show, tears flowed down my face as I had to say goodbye. The fears, the excitement, the ups, the downs. I'm sure each of you fellow graduates just strolled through your own story at Ames. And you've all reached your goals here today. I was asked, what was your biggest accomplishment at Ames? And I thought to myself, the better question is, what didn't I accomplish? Every one of our small steps led to bigger steps. Every one of our bigger steps led to more strength, hope, and sense of accomplishment. But the cherry on top of my Ames experience came in my final semester. I submitted an entry, Bowling Through a Child's Eyes, to the BEA Festival of Media Arts. I took second in this national competition. This achievement was only possible because the support I had from instructors, peers, and my own determination to prove that I could. That project was driven by emotion. It came about because of 2 very special second graders. My daughter, Arlie, and her friend, Daniel. He was new to the school, and he was struggling to fit in and being bullied. My daughter had the courage to befriend him and stand up to the bullies. Her strength brought me hope. We often find hope in people and places we never thought possible. I encourage you to remember this. Keep your minds and hearts open, because you never know when your kind words or actions may change another person's life. You may unknowingly bring strength and hope to a struggling situation. Throughout our lives, we are faced with choices that determine our future. Oftentimes, fear, judgment, and possible failure guide those choices. Fear resonates more fear. Judgment creates more judgment. Failure leads to giving up completely. Every single one of you overcame those 3 things to be here today. Remember taking the Accuplacer and how scary that was? What about the first day of class? Do I have the right book? Did I take enough notes? Is this too many notes? What about finals? Did I study enough? Did I even study the right stuff? Remember how we worried about being too old or too young? The fear was tremendous, but somehow the hope for a better future overtook that fear. Life is a series of U-turns, uphill battles, failures, and lessons. Each of these feats not only develops character, but makes a person stronger. Hope is there even in the middle of fear and tragedy. Hope is found in strength in yourself, but also given by your village of supporters who believe in you. In closing, from the wise words of Semisonic, a rock band from Minnesota, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Your life at Ames might be ending, but this is the start of your new journey. Some of you graduates, like myself, might be headed to a 4-year college. Others are starting their careers, and some might travel or start a family. As you open the door to the unknown, remember, the only emotion stronger than fear is hope. When you start to doubt yourself, think back to all the times in your life that you thought you wouldn't survive. When you thought about quitting, or when you thought your life was at such a low that it couldn't get any better. Then remember this day, the accomplishments you've achieved, and how great it feels to know that you did it. Congratulations, Ames, graduating class of 2017. Thank you.
You will notice many of the graduates wearing red, white, and blue cords. These are graduates who are U.S. military veterans. With those wearing red, white, and blue cords, please stand or raise your hands to be recognized. Thank you. You will also notice graduates wearing tassels, cords, and stoles representing Phi Theta Kappa, the 2-year College Academic Honor Society, the National Society for Leadership and Success, or NSLS, the English Honor Society, and the Veterans National Honor Society Salute. Will members of Phi Theta Kappa, NSLS, the English Honor Society, and Salute, who are wearing stoles, cords, and tassels, please stand or raise your hand to be recognized. Thank you. Now I have the privilege to introduce the student-selected full-time and part-time faculty members of the year. The 2017 student-selected faculty of the year both teach in the math department. The part-time selection, Dr. Kristen Owens, is unable to join us today. We are excited to have the full-time selection with us, and he will now share some brief remarks with the graduates. Please join me in welcoming Professor Ray Brown, the 2017 full-time student-selected faculty member of the year.
Thank you. I'm deeply honored and humbled to have been selected as Faculty of the Year by the students here at Ames Community College. Working alongside such an accomplished faculty here at Ames, I am overcome with a sense of pride in not only my own achievements, but those of the entire Ames community as well. No one works in a vacuum. The laws of physics prevent it. But seriously, it is only because of the great staff and faculty here at this school that the full potential of our students can be realized. As educators, we have the opportunity every day to have a lasting, positive impact on our students, and we may never even know how much of an influence we have had on our students. The butterfly effect is a term coined by Edward Lawrence that describes how small things can have large impacts on future events. If you were to ask my father about the 1974 World Almanac that he gave me one Christmas, he probably wouldn't recall this particular gift. Yet it was an incidental interaction that made a slight alteration to the trajectory of my future. Such is the butterfly effect. Some of you will remember World Almanacs. They can be best described as a paper version of Google. My family was living in a small German community at the time, and I attended school in a military housing area. I don't remember what I did with the $10 my father had enclosed, but I do remember I read that almanac cover to cover. I used it for several of my research projects and even helped other students with theirs. Some of my most rewarding moments as an instructor have been times when a student who's a parent tells me that they finally get fractions or they understand algebra enough to help their child with their math homework. Like the butterfly's effect on weather, this small interaction will impact both the student and their child in ways that will only become apparent in the future. I accept this honor of Faculty of the Year not as a personal recognition for my accomplishments, but as the recognition of the community here at Ames that promotes excellence in education. Though you've completed your journey here at Ames, you may depart knowing that you are now and always a part of the Ames community. You graduate today ready to go and make big changes in the world. Remember, it is often the little things you do, some of which you may not even remember years from now, that may have the most significant effect on those around you. Leave with the pride you have gained in your accomplishments here at Ames. May you strive to aim high in all that you do, making a positive impact on the world around you. May you be somebody's butterfly. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Brown. Now we move to the part of the ceremony dedicated to conferring your degree. As you may know, Ames Community College is governed by an elected board of trustees. All degree and certificate programs are approved by the Colorado State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, along with the Colorado Commission on Higher Education. Chair Ruckel, would you please come forward to deliver the authorization?
Thank you, Dr. Kish. I would like to welcome the family and friends gathered here, as well as offer my congratulations to today's graduates. We are pleased as a board to have served as an important part of providing the educational experience you have had at Ames Community College, and I take great pride in welcoming our graduates to our communities of lifelong learners and Ames alums. By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees at Ames Community College, and as representative of that board, I hereby authorize you, Dr. Kish, as President's coverage for Dr. Leah L. Bornstein, to confer on these graduates the appropriate degrees and certificates as recommended by the faculty at Ames Community College. Thank you, and congratulations.
The following students have successfully completed the requirements for an Associate of Arts degree, Associate of Applied Science degree, Associate of Science degree, Associate of General Studies degree, or program certificates. As we read your name, please come forward to receive your degree or certificate. As we announce the names of the graduates and the degrees and certificates they are receiving, we will also announce that some are graduating with honor of being on the Dean's List or President's List. Students on the President or on the Dean's List have an overall grade point average of 3.5 and a 4.0 on a 4.0 scale. Students on the President's List have an overall grade point average of 4.0 and recipients of the Honor Medal. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts: Stephen Kendall O'Neill and Jasmine. Caitlin Erin Stoddard, Associate of Arts. Crystal Renee Padilla, Associate of Arts. Holly Nicole Spencer, Associate of Arts. Jennifer Lee Flores, Associate of Arts. Lucy Amy Peña, Associate of Arts. Yanira Socorro Talamantes, Associate of Arts. Araceli Olguin, Associate of Arts. Viridiana Rodriguez, Associate of Arts. Y.Y. Kiai, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Mogo Donna A., Associate of Arts. Peggy Jean Clay, Associate of Arts. Billy Joe Maxine Glasgow, Associate of Arts. Vicky Ann Inskeep, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Brittany N. Holland, Associate of Arts. Sarah A. Lynn Price, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Brittany Lee Baker, Associate of Arts. Heather Chantel Kramer, Associate of Arts. Ashley Kelsey Wainate, Associate of Arts. Amy Marie Chor, Associate of Arts. Corin Marie Mashik, Associate of Arts. Rebecca Martinez, Associate of Arts. Tabitha B. Dan Games, Associate of Arts. Thank you. Amber Martinez, Associate of Arts. Lindsay Renee Anderson, Associate of Arts. Summer A. Joseph, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Maria Elba Ramos, Associate of Arts. Stephen Anthony Bonifazi, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Manuela Candelaria Jaime Villanueva, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Cora Adele Young, Associate of Arts. Lindsay Marie Steckline, Associate of Arts. Sonia Danielle Bricknell, Associate of Arts. Colton Sage Burmeister, Associate of Arts. Selena Monique Donahue, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Jaden Lee Brown, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Kyla Rose May, Associate of Arts. Caitlin L. Ford, Associate of Arts. Alicia Mott McGinnis and Schuyler, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Aida Marufo, Associate of Arts. Valencia Yvette Martin, Associate of Arts. Nancy Veronica Ochoa, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Carmen Delgado Machuca, Associate of Arts. Nicole Elena de la Fuente, Associate of Arts. Rochelle Dale Klein, Associate of Arts. Justin Ray Howell, Associate of Arts. Raina Burke, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Danielle Maria Miller, Associate of Arts. Maria Estela Aparicio, Associate of Arts. Nicole Van Marquez, Associate of Arts. Tanya Emily Grantham, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Timothy Alexander Marshall, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Annette Grace Miller, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Caitlin Faith Miller, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Zachariah Paul Staley, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Christian Roberts Reynolds, Associate of Arts. Kimberly Christine Overvold, Associate of Arts. Jennifer M. Chamberlain, Associate of Arts. Amy Nicole Wooldridge, Associate of Arts. Mitzi Gabriela Reyes, Associate of Arts. Kevin Scott Olson, Associate of Arts. Gloria Concepcion Munoz Santos, Associate of Arts. Kevin James Yanitz, Associate of Arts. Hi, how are you doing? Dylan Jacob Ingraff, Associate of Arts. Carissa Marie Hatchell, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Nathaniel Levi McGee, Associate of Arts. Eva Brenda Silva, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Teresa Sue Onesto, Associate of Arts. Shannon Christina Schwint, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. I don't know what that pin's doing. Brianna Eurico Hale Woodmuth, Associate of Arts. Anthony Charles Burris, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Ashley Joy Montague, Associate of Arts. Selena Ann Cruz, Associate of Arts. Stephen Russell Lehman, Associate of Arts. Sierra Finder, in Finders, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Alena E. Nelson, Associate of Arts. Miguel Angel Triste Jr., Associate of Arts. Ryan Thompson Boone, Associate of Arts. O'Hara Sue Sheffield, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Joshua Adam Kirshner, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Ashlyn Chavez, Associate of Arts. Shantae Candace Ciata Duran, Associate of Arts. Gabriela Sanchez, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Charlene Brown, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Elizabeth Anaya, Associate of Arts. Shante Guzman, Associate of Arts. Desiree Nicole Smith, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Thank you. Bernadette Ann Kopetsky, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Hodan Ismail Ahmed, Associate of Arts. Irman Hernandez Jr., Associate of Arts. Sarah Christine Burns, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Renee Beatrice Salazar, Associate of Arts. Shauna Marie Cranmer, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Gerardo Hernandez, Associate of Arts. Jessica Diane Spate, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Miriam Fuentes, Associate of Arts. Gary Alberto Fuentes, Associate of Arts. Marissa Ann Harding, Associate of Arts. Davy Lee Smart, Associate of Arts. Kimberly Ann Lane, Associate of Arts. Jessica Denise Porter, Associate of Arts. Norma Angelica Mireles, Associate of Arts. April Rose Rule, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Bailey May Rose Archibald, Associate of Arts. Courtney Christine Casperson, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Jennifer Faye Heron, Associate of Arts. Thank you. Mercedes Cruz Rodriguez, Associate of Arts. Donna Gonzalez, Associate of Arts. Arisbe G. Soto Ramirez, Associate of Arts. Jacqueline Guadalupe Villan Ortiz, Associate of Arts. Deborah Ann Young, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Hannah Elizabeth Helferty, Associate of Arts. Kirsten Louise Hernandez, Associate of Arts. Emily Tatum Hopwood, Associate of Arts, Honor Medal. Ashton Rose Cross, Associate of Arts. Sarah Lauren Obert, Associate of Arts. Jeremy Che Gomez, Associate of Arts. Rocio Maqueda, Associate of Arts. Andrea Ibanez Marquez, Associate of Arts. Angie Gladys Castillo, Associate of Arts. Marlene Guerrero. Brenda Guadalupe Alvarado Borrego, Dean's List. Tatiana Mariah Gearhart, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Zachary Thomas Foster, Associate of Arts. Melissa Ann Lopez, Associate of Arts. Tara Rose Roach, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. Rebecca Elaine Murdoch, Associate of Arts, Dean's List. The following graduates will be receiving an Associate of Applied Science degree. Micah Fitzgerald Murdoch, Associate of Applied Science. Charloon Honeyground, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Dawn Lorraine Mullen, Associate of Applied Science. Toby Lynn Soto, Associate of Applied Science. Linda Leos Morales, Associate of Applied Science. Lizette Martinez, Associate of Applied Science. Sierra Nicole Matthews, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Selena Maria Candelaria, Associate of Applied Science. Rodolfo Pacheco Jr., Associate of Applied Science. Kayanne Taylor Foley, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Jennifer Castañeda, Associate of Applied Science. Kayla Michelle Gobb, Associate of Applied Science. Tiffany Amber Fulton, Associate Applied Science. Eileen Amida Urgarte Sosoya, Associate Applied Science. Tyla Anna Marie Carr, Associate of Applied Science. Gavin Lee Hamilton, Associate of Applied Science. Ellen Rubin Grajeda, Associate of Applied Science. Nathan D. Tran, Associate of Applied Science. Daniel Azariel Coles, Associate of Applied Science. Stumbling. Joe Brian Sanchez Canela, Associate of Applied Science. Michael Hernandez Dominguez, Associate of Applied Science. Warren Lee Ray, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Tyler Earl Dixon, Associate of Applied Science. Barbara Jean Olson, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Darlene May Criswell, Associate of Applied Science. Timothy J. Wardman, Associate of Applied Science. Connor Scott McDonald, Associate of Applied Science. Matthew Thomas Jensen, Associate of Applied Science. Valeska Jasmine Weisenhut, Associate of Applied Science. Juan Marcos Flores, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Zachary Thomas Kohlberg, Associate of Applied Science. Mario David Lopez, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Ramon Canales Rodriguez Jr., Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Matthew Allen Brundick, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Alan Javier Madrid Quintana, Associate of Applied Science. Lisa Woolsey, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. James Bernard Rupp, Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Corey Alexander Roybal, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Jared Lackey, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Rick Thomas Rice, Associate of Applied Science. Tony Allen Zwetzig, Associate of Applied Science. Joaquin Ruiz, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Nicole Halferty Suttle, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Andrew Mark Green, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Omar Banuelos Contreras, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Daniel Thomas Kolb, Associate of Applied Science. Glenn F. Lopez Cepero, Jr., Associate of Applied Science. Javier Ryan Camacho, Associate of Applied Science. Dr. Mary Lee Ann Smith, PsyD, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Kayla Louise Meisner, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. Charlie Erica Bratt, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Erica Ashley Robinson, Associate of Applied Science, Dean's List. It's going to be a tongue twister. Abigail Ray Hafner, Associate of Applied Science. Chantel M. Bivang, Associate of Applied Science. David Rashad Johns, Associate of Applied Science. Tara Ann White, Associate of Applied Science. Elise Marie Lobato, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Christy Lee Routh, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Tamara Gail Dimmitt, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Michael David Kellogg II, Associate of Applied Science. Jacqueline Kiefer, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Crystal Lynn Wood, Associate of Applied Science. Desiree Ann Marie Gonzalez, Associate of Applied Science. Monique Don Guerrero, Associate of Applied Science. Megan Kasuth, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Alicia Jo Kelly, Associate of Applied Science. Oh, okay. Amanda Brianne Camarena, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Mackenzie Lee Rush, Associate of Applied Science. Amy Vanessa Perez, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Amy Jean String, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Brianna Louise Powers, Associate of Applied Science. Aulibama Soto, Associate of Applied Science. Kimberly A. Latessa, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Mason Robert Fitz, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Huh? Whitney? Okay. Charles Whitney Clifford, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Stephen? Stephen Daniel White, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Martin Alec Morado, Associate of Applied Science. Lisa May Bernth, Associate of Applied Science and Honor Medal. Jesse Lee Scott, Associate of Applied Science. Shanae. Huh? Shanae Allen Weber, Associate of Applied Science. Carrie Elizabeth Aragon, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Hey. Andrew D. Jackson, Associate of Applied Science. Brianna Ray Hartman, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Taylor Marie Markley, Associate of Applied Science. Underland. Ashley Aaron Underland, Associate of Applied Science. Jake Anthony Medina, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Peter Robert Konachek, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Cassie Jewel Konachek, Associate of Applied Science. Dakota Jane Bowman, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Pignon. Jessica Elizabeth Pignon Chavez, Associate of Applied Science. Carla Kathleen Nebares, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Myra Gomez Miranda, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Michaela Brianne Carey, Associate of Applied Science. Amy Sue Cross, Associate of Applied Science. Mercedes Jade Gale, Associate of Applied Science. Oh, okay. Marie Ann Hernandez, Associate of Applied Science. Felicia Rica Franco, Associate of Applied Science. Nunes? Hotel. Brandon St. Peter Nunes, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. David A. Selzinski, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Todd Lawrence, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Thank you. Hey, I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? Shelby, Rex Clark, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Portia L. Parnell, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Okay. Mercedes Parnell, Associate of Applied Science. Gregory Thomas Steiner, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Spomer. Derek Spomer, Associate of Applied Science. Dupree. Kelly Ashley Dupree, Associate of Applied Science. Yeah, I got it. Emily Elizabeth Bossert, Associate of Applied Science. Leslie Lenore Miller, Associate of Applied Science. Rachel Margaret Binky, Associate of Applied Science. Lindsay Michael Crook, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Rashawn Janelle Brewington, Associate of Applied Science. Maria D. Gallegos, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Thank you. Phone. Melanie Jane Phone, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Michael Edward Janik, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Emily Michelle Judish, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Thank you. Whitney Bircher, Associate of Applied Science. Amanda Me Lopez, Associate of Applied Science. Paola Guerrero, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Kirsten Elise Bennett, Associate of Applied Science. Brittany H. Anderson, Associate of Applied Science. Mariah Lee Ann Lebsuck, Associate Applied Science and Dean's List. Kenzie Lee Clausen, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Tina Yvette Cisneros, Associate of Applied Science. Ambrosia Rivera, Associate of Applied Science. Lovey Rubio, Associate of Applied Science. Thank you. Hannah Joyce Fusco, Associate of Applied Science. Brianna Lynn Black, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Misty Martinez, Associate of Applied Science. Samantha Skop, Associate of Applied Science and Dean's List. Brianne Richards, Associate of Applied Science, Honor Medal. Valeria Kraft, Associate of Applied Science. Okay. Yeah. Walter Sly, Walt Sly, Associate of Arts. Okay. Anani Kofi Tosu, Associate of Science. What's that? Oh. No, it's the name reader switch. This? We're switching? Yes. Okay, right now? Just hand it. Okay. Yeah, just say the name and go. Right here, behind you. Gonna read it.
The following graduates will be receiving an Associate of Science degree in Liberal Arts. Linda Kathy Sue Mareles. Brandon Michael Johnson. Kira Victoria Kaufman. Michael Dagada. Michaela Milheim. Tabitha DeFee. Thandar Ni. Julissa Diana Rubio Soto. Tiana Rose Smith. Jason Niall Boker. Javier Mendez. Nicole Andrea Bricknell, Dean's List. Brandon Rebus Bicknell. The following graduates will be receiving a Certificate of Completion in Occupational Education. Sean Wagner, Ames Basic Peace Officer Academy. Aaron Forrest Bacon, Ames Basic Peace Officer Academy. Armando Cipriano Trujillo, Ames Basic Peace Officer Academy. David John Rodriguez, Ames Basic Peace Officer Academy. Sheridan May Hamblin, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Nicole Alexandria Morgan, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Joshua Russell Goddard, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Clark Edmund Colwell, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Edward Joseph Hubala, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Michael James Hurley, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Jonathan Bull, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Cole Ren Salinas, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Brenda Mujica, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Patrick James Tell, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Andrew Leonard Brown, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Alex Fisher, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Spencer Kind, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Daniel J. Pratt, Basic Peace Officer Academy. John Russell Morrison, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Brandon Richard Small, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Eric Girth, Basic Peace Officer Academy. Yesenia Vergara, CNA. Alexis Lane Stanley, CNA. Haley Pebble Sorensen, CNA. Tanya Hernandez Perez, EMT. Alicia Marie Bacak. Norma Linda Cifuentes. Lisa Lynn Youngworth. Rachel Emily Spearing. Laura Donna Youngman. Elena Marie Bayham. Christine Tyler Brunson. Jacqueline Rivera Aragones. Olivia Michelle Menard. Okay, I'll get louder. How do you say your first name? Natil Shea Dunsmore. Ashlyn Diane Begano. Lindsay Pedro. Adam Joseph Aguilera. Allison Brooke Cubbin. Isaac Adrian Rivera Valencia. Colton Blake Aubrey Chamberlain. Eugene Matthew Sanchez. Desideran Esquivel. Kayla Marcelina Briceño. Raquel Marcelina Briceño. Alicia Renee Lamar. Devin Grant Smith. Brian Alexis Serrano Padilla. Brittany Leanne Rodello. Omar Munoz. Alondra Soto Robledo. Jasmine Elizabeth Garza Quintero. Diana Arlette Borrego. Paola Greta Espinoza. Lara Rios Marufo. JC Rain Kenny. Daylin Shea Trimble. Kelsey Lynn Oliver. Jim Herman Rodell III. Brittany Angela Gonzalez. Desiree Marie Lewis. Brooke Anna Van Loo. Brianna Marie Gasparovich. Yahira Isabel Flores. Brunelli Quiros. Kelly K. Brown. Sydney Raymer. Linnea Marie Conchola. Bailey Marie Jordan. Elvia Yesenia Mian. Kelsey Morgan McCork. Whitney Ray Brunner. Misty Elizabeth Johnson. Marissa Maya Garcia. David Daniel Lopez. John R. Anderson. Kyle Kelgard. Trevor Jason Dillon. Kathleen K. Kozik. Michelle R. Palacios Sr. Michelle R. Palacios. Deborah Elizabeth Abramson. Stephanie D. Cordova. Melanie Summers, medical assisting. Brianna April Rain. Caprice Marie Marquez. Christina Blaget. Reina Janet Sotelo. Karen Augustin Hernandez. Noelia Torres Lopez. Cassandra Renee Martinez. Anna Karen Romero. Sylvia Cynthia Brumbach. Kimberly Ann Birdsall. Catherine Marie Cook. Elizabeth Rodriguez, CNA. Anaí Martinez. Stephanie Rivera. Cynthia Roxana Romero. Destiny Danae Gonzalez. Raul Sorosano. Riley H. Reed.
So it is my pleasure to introduce to you the registrar at Ames Community College, Stuart Thomas, who will recommend and validate the graduation rosters.
Dr. Kish, my staff and I have validated the students whose names appear on the official graduation list, signifying they have met their respective degree and certificate requirements. I therefore present the graduates for summer term 2016, fall term 2016, spring term 2017, and summer term 2017, certifying to you and to the Ames Community College Board of Trustees that all criteria has been met for their individual degrees and certificates.
So on behalf of the Ames Community College president, who is with us in spirit and watching live, and therefore, by the authority granted me by the state of Colorado and the Board of Trustees of Ames Community College, I hereby confer upon you all rights and privileges associated with your earned degree or certificate. As is the tradition, would the graduates please move their tassels from the right side of their cap to the left, signifying their passage in academia. Congratulations, graduates.
Please join me in welcoming the president of the Ames Community College Foundation, Vicky Sears, who would like to congratulate us on our success.
I'm going to be brief because I know you're anxious to go out and celebrate. But on behalf of the Ames Foundation, our board, our staff, we want to congratulate you on your success. And now I want you to look at the person sitting next to you. At this moment, this person is no longer a fellow student. You are looking at the newest member of a wonderful group called the Ames Alumni. Right. As you move on with your life as a graduate, please remember many of you are here tonight due to the generosity of donors and graduates who have actively participated as alumni of Ames. We hope that you will do the same. Please participate by teaching, funding a scholarship, or by simply reminding your family, friends, and neighbors what Ames has done for you. On this, the 50th anniversary of Ames, please consider joining our newly formed Alumni Association and paying the gift of your education forward through your participation with this association. Best of luck to all of you.
Now I have the pleasure to introduce the president of the University of Northern Colorado, Kay Norton. President Norton became the 12th president of the University of Colorado in July 2002. She is a passionate advocate for UNC and for the transformative power of American higher education in the lives of people, their communities, and the nation. President Norton is a graduate of Wellesley College and the University of Denver College of Law. She was appointed to the UNC Board of Trustees in 1995, serving as vice chair until 1998, when she joined the university's staff as vice president for university affairs, general counsel, and secretary to the Board of Trustees. Please join me in welcoming University of Northern Colorado President Kay Norton.
Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. It's such an honor to be a part of your 50th commencement ceremony. Your investment in your education will pay a lifetime of dividends, though exactly how that will happen will be different for each and every one of you. Education transforms our lives in ways personal and particular to each of us. As the president of the University of Northern Colorado, I'm honored to have the opportunity to encourage you to continue that transformative process at UNC. And if not at UNC, then at another university or at in a profession or a calling. So we are kindred spirits, UNC and Ames, committed not only to education, but to preparing graduates to make a positive difference in the world. You, our graduates, lead. You give back. You stand up. You create community. You aim high. You are investors and builders, not just consumers. The results of hard work and sacrifice are rarely as evident as they are at an occasion like commencement. So even as I urge you forward, I hope that you will take some time to revel in this moment, to savor your accomplishment, to know that you hold the key for unlocking many doors to opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to share this celebration with you. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Norton. The focus of our ceremony has been to celebrate the successes of Ames Community College's newest alumni, us. Let us now recognize those who have generously given so much to help and support. We know how critical the unconditional encouragement of families, friends, classmates, spouses, partners, and coworkers is, and how these individuals have helped make our achievements possible. New alums, please join me in recognizing our loved ones. Before we close, I would like to express our thanks to all the staff and faculty members who have worked hard to make this special occasion for all of us. And a very special thank you to our speakers. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and words of inspiration. I'd also like to recognize and thank our interpreters for today's ceremony. Thank you. I'm happy to announce that this year's commencement ceremony is streaming live right now on our website and will be broadcast on Comcast Cable Greeley Ames Channel 22. And the ceremony will be available on our college YouTube channel within a week. This will be a great opportunity for the graduates to see themselves and as well as those family members who are unable to attend today. Family and friends, please meet your graduates at the concession area on the main concourse level after the recessional and be mindful of those wanting to exit the facility. Faculty, please now stand and create 2 rows near the floor exit. Graduates, our recessional will be led by stage dignitaries and you will be ushered by roll when called. This concludes our 2017 commencement ceremony. Please drive safely and thank you again for coming.